They have problems breathing, they cough, vomit. Doctors say these people are victims of chlorine gas bombs. This is the hospital in Kfar Zeita, a town in the northern countryside of Hama. Activists say Syrian government helicopters have been dropping barrel bombs that contain this poisonous gas. Over the past 2 weeks, hundreds of people have been treated.
In Kfar Zeita alone, there have been 6 attacks involving the use of chlorine gas. When the bombs are dropped, the smell of chlorine spreads across the town. The critical cases were sent to Turkey. 3 people have died so far.
This is not the first time toxic materials have been used in the war. The United Nations said sarin gas was used in a rebel-controlled Damascus suburb last August, killing hundreds of people. The UN inquiry didn't say who used them, but an international deal to destroy Syria's chemical weapons stockpile was reached. The United States is now trying to determine the facts around the attacks in Kfar Zeita.
Well, we have indications of the use of a toxic industrial chemical, probably chlorine, in Syria this month, in the opposition-dominated village of Kfar Zeita. We are examining allegations that the government was responsible. We take all allegations of the use of chemicals in combat very seriously.
But the people who are being targeted say that's not enough. They want these attacks to stop.
They are using Kfar Zeita as a field for experiment. They want to see how effective chlorine gas is to force people to flee. Many people have already left the town.
Kfar Zeita is not the only area where chlorine-related incidents have been reported over recent weeks, and the frequency of these attacks is increasing. Chlorine is not listed as a banned chemical agent. Nevertheless, it is not allowed to be used as a weapon of war. The Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons has destroyed 80% of Syria's declared material, but the government did not include chlorine in its list of stockpile. Civilians have largely been the victims of these attacks. These chlorine bombs are being dropped on populated areas not far from the front lines. People here feel the government is banking on international silence as it continues to clear these towns in its push to retake territory. Zana Khuder, Al Jazeera, Antakya.